Mean markets and lizard brains. How to profit from the new science of irrationality. All right, we got two parts to this book: the new science of irrationality and the old art of macroeconomics. There's more. I knew that, just didn't seem right. So we got part 3, which is applying science and art to bonds, stocks, and real estate. And part 4, profiting from the new science of irrationality. Let's go. I see. This is why I'm over here making faces and things like this, because we got in chapter 8, stocks for the long run or for losers, and in that subsection we got time travel, Michael Jordan, stock speed limits, tears in a journey, and stock picks. That's where I was like, what, Michael Jordan? But then that's not really the one that really got me. The first one was this one, chapter 9, real estate, live in your home, make your money at work. And then the very first person they have is Tiger Woods. Oh, well, they got Isaiah Thomas in here too. Man, when was this book written? Okay, this was in 2005, and it's by Terry Burnham. Okay, we're gonna read the preface. Mean markets and lizard brains applies a new science of irrationality to personal finance. Conventional finance advice is based on the assumption that both people and markets are rational. New research is uncovering the reasons that real people and actual markets are often crazy. This new work leads to novel insights into how and where to invest. This book combines two of my passions, financial markets and the scientific study of human nature. I had my first taste of speculation back in the 80s. Because of asbestos litigation, the price of John's Manville Corporation stock approached zero. I thought the low price was irrational, so I bought some shares. The stock went up over 20% the day after I bought it. I sold my shares and pocketed several weeks worth of my salary. This trade had two effects. First, I acquired a taste for financial markets. I have been actively involved for more than 20 years and have broadened my scope beyond buying stocks, including options, bonds, gold, currencies, and more. Second, I was puzzled by a market that produced opportunities like Manville almost for free. Warren Buffett also recognized the value and eventually bought the firm. All right, well, looks like we might just be reading a little bit about, what is his name again? Terry Burnham, because I'm a little interested. Okay, years later, while I was getting my PhD in the Harvard Economics Department, I found an intellectual home in the study of human nature. For more than a decade now, first as a graduate student and then as a Harvard economics professor, I have studied one central question. Why do people have problems in so many areas, ranging from food to sex to money? My research for an answer has taken interesting turns, including studying negotiators, testosterone levels, and living at a research station in Africa to learn from the behavior of wild chimpanzees. An important source of our problems, I have become convinced, is that we are built to solve the problems faced by our ancestors. Because modern industrialized society differs systematically from the world of our ancestors, we tend to get into trouble. In my first book, Mean Genes, Jay Phelan and I investigate how the human brain, shaped in the Palestone, contributes to obesity, drug addiction, and poverty. Mean Markets and Lizard Brains is a much more detailed look at one of the topics from Mean Genes. What mistakes do people tend to make in financial markets, and what can investors do to improve performance? Both book titles start with mean because each addresses areas of our lives where our instincts push us towards failure. It is a central feature of industrialized life that our passions conflict with our goals. Because of this, the world can make sometimes seem mean. Markets can be mean to investors who buy when excited and sell when afraid. Because we are built for a different, very different world, our instincts tend to be out of sync with financial opportunity. Consequently, making money requires understanding and shackling that part of our brain that pushes us to make costly investment decisions. This lizard brain, which we all have lurking underneath the more cognitive parts of our brains, is great for finding food and shelter, but terrible at navigating markets. All right, sounds interesting. Mean markets and lizard brains: how to profit from the new science of irrationality. I'm gonna give it a shot. We didn't really go into the book very much. Just kind of learned who he was. I liked him enough to where I'll listen to him a little bit, right? I don't know if I'm gonna listen to him all the way, but just enough. Because I mean, this book is a little bit outdated because interest rates, and this was what. This is '05, so this is, wow, '05. A lot's happened since '05. Went through the housing crisis, right? Because I just saw really quick, interest rates are rising, and in 2005, yeah, they probably were, but in 2021, no. They might be rising in the future, which is good to read, but they're not at the moment. Since this book, the market kind of went woo, poof, and then now we're at woo, way up here. So it's a little different in irrationality. '05, man. This is before we even had meme stocks and all the other kind of stuff. So this is irrationality. This is the beginning of irrationality, I guess, right?